Hi, my name is Sleep Joint. Before we start, hit the like and subscribe button. It will help me a lot, and enjoy the video.
In Hell's Paradise or Jigokuraku Episode 8 titled Student and Master, Yamada Asaemon, Tenza, and Nurugai are faced with an immortal stranger named Zujin while walking on the shore. Since Zujin tries to kill them, the two flee for their lives. They meet Tenza's master Yamada Asaemon Shien on their way. Although he wants to help his disciple, Shien questions him for trying to help Nurugai, even though she is a criminal. As Tenza and Nurugai were walking on the shore, they were suddenly confronted by a stranger. Although they did not know it at the time, they were actually facing a Tensen, never dying, never aging, and eternally perfect being, named Zujin. As they could not manage to kill them, the two decided to flee. That's when they met Tenza's blind master Yamada Asaemon Shien. After a brief discussion, Shien expresses his discontent with his student's lack of professionalism. Tenza recalls meeting Shien when he was young. He tells his master that he wants to see a world where children can live freely without any fear. Since Nurugai has done nothing wrong and she has potential, he feels that she is worth protecting. Interestingly, Shien decides to support Tenza's decision. But just moments later, the trio is attacked by Zujin one more time. Tenza shows his strength of character and confronts them, only to get fatal injuries in the process. When Tenza was young, Yamada Asaemon Shien decided to give him a place to call home and started training him. The young boy was shocked at the time and could not comprehend why would someone do something like this. Interestingly, Shien saw potential in him and put him through a rigorous training regimen so that he can make use of his latent ability to the fullest. But Tenza was hopeless and did not feel that he was capable of achieving anything. So, he told his master that he wants to leave. Shien did not try to change his mind and simply let him know that he is allowed to leave provided he managed to land a blow on him. But instead of respecting his master's wishes, Tenza decided to leave one night. Yamada Asaemon Aizen was well aware of the situation and saw the young boy leaving the dojo. When he realized that Tenza has no plans of respecting Shien's words, he did not force him in any way. Aizen simply took the young boy on a walk and deliberately stopped in the cemetery. Aizen showed Tenza a grave and told him that one of Shien's past disciples named Teshin was buried there. Just like the young boy, he also had great potential and Shien noticed it. However, at the time he also had his own training, so he could not give his student as much time as he does nowadays. Eventually, Teshin got bored and decided to leave the dojo. Sometime later, Shien was asked to execute a criminal, and as he stood next to him, he realized that the criminal was actually Teshin. After struggling to make ends meet, he turned to crime and was eventually put on death row. Shien carried out his responsibility, but the incident deeply affected him. Since that day, Shien took the training of his disciples really seriously. After learning this story, Tenza decided to stay at the dojo. In the present time, he was on his knees in front of Zujin with some fatal injuries on his upper body. He had always wanted to find someone he would want to protect with his life. Now, Tenza knew this was his moment, and despite the injuries, he told Shien to run away with Nurugai. As the two fled, he punched Zujin repeatedly with his bare hands. Naturally, this was an ineffective way to do any damage, and eventually, Zujin killed Tenza.